Hello, everyone. Welcome back to On Point Politics, your number one stop for all things polling and election analysis in the United States. And today, we're going to be doing sort of a immediate post reaction to the presidential debate between Donald Trump and Kamala Harris and where the electoral map basically stands after that. So make sure to hit the like button and to subscribe if you want more content just like this. And so, overall, the debate was a tie. No, Kamala Harris didn't win the debate. She definitely did not. But guys, Donald Trump did not win that debate. He wasn't the best. Kamala Harris wasn't the best either. They were both about iffy. She got her good moments. He got her really good moments in. She nailed him on abortion, nailed him on, the convicted felon thing, handled that very well. She also kind of handled certain points about also too, you got to understand, and also the moderators were kind of iffy. They were kind of helping her out, wouldn't really fact check her. Trump, on the other hand, was able to get her on the issues that really matter, which is immigration, the economy. Those are the issues that pull the highest. So realistically, you could say that it was a draw. Now, what's interesting is that there was a lot of flash polls coming out from local news networks and are coming out on unbiased Twitter accounts, and it shows Donald Trump up in most of them. So me as a political analyst sees the debate as a tie, but the sentiment that I'm getting is that it was a slight Donald Trump win, which I think is pretty interesting. And it's probably because of immigration and the economy. And it's the fact that she's already in there. So her saying, oh yeah, she's going to do this and going to do that, it doesn't rub off well with Americans. It just doesn't. And she did come across as a little bit too girl bossy. And she was actually the one who interrupted Trump. You could tell she wanted to do it so bad and she wasn't able to. It was also interesting. I noticed Trump was kind of off the cuff and she was kind of writing down stuff. I also found that interesting. But based on that performance, what do I think is going to happen? Again, this is not using my election model. This is strictly, what do I think the popular vote is going to be? If I had to guess what all the states would be today, what would it be? I think that maybe she is going to pick up a point or two in the popular vote, possibly. So it probably is about tied. And so at that point, that doesn't put Donald Trump to win New Mexico, Minnesota, Virginia, or New Hampshire, or Maine. He's not going to win any of those if the popular vote's tied. But he's still the favorite to win the presidency. And so for the safe Republican states would be the ones that he won in 2020 pretty soundly. No, North Carolina is not going to Kamala Harris. It's not. Iowa and Ohio are probably, I would say Iowa's still safe. Maybe Ohio just fell under 15. Again, guys, we are waiting for polling data. This is just kind of like a live immediate reaction to what I think the map would be. North Carolina is still in the likely column, 5 to 6 points or so. Georgia probably just fell to like a 3 to 4 point win for Trump. Florida is likely. Texas is probably in the likely column as well. Arizona and Nevada are all lean states as of this point right now, too, with Arizona being the highest lead for Kamala Harris or Donald Trump. Kamala, California is decent. Washington, Oregon, possibly still likely. Colorado is likely. Illinois is likely. D.C., Maryland, Massachusetts, Vermont. I'd say Rhode Island and New York are probably safe now, but Connecticut, New Jersey, and Delaware are not. Maine's first is probably still likely. Safe Maine second, but lean Maine, lean Virginia. Yes, Virginia is still not over 5. It's still not over a 5-point win. Probably a 3 to 4 point win for Harris. Safe Hawaii, safe Alaska. The Rust Belt is still in the lean column for Donald Trump. Minnesota, New Mexico, and New Hampshire are all in the lean column for Kamala Harris. And Nebraska second probably does lean to Kamala Harris. So right now, this is the map. Donald Trump is still at 312 electoral college votes to Harris is 226. The only thing she did really was possibly save her chances in New Hampshire, and that's not really even guaranteed. Again, we'll see how everything develops as we get polling. It's possible she does get another big response bias. We are going into the national field tonight, so we will see what's going on with that as well. But really, Donald Trump's still the favorite to win the presidency. I mean, the best she could do is get the poly market tied when Trump was up by 6-5. So all she was able to do after that debate was shift the debate market 6 points. And that debate market really doesn't even have a lot of people per se, that are unbiased. If you want to see a more unbiased market, you can go to betonline.com, which does have a lot of betting odds. And I'm actually curious to see what the odds are now. I'm actually really, really curious to see. Whoever betted on them shaking hands won a lot of money. They just won a lot of money. Whoever betted on that won a bunch of money. Looking at the presidential margins, like let's see, let's go to bettings right now. We'll see that more than likely. Oh, why is it doing that? Arizona, you see Trump's still the favorite in Arizona on here. Georgia, same thing. Trump is still the favorite in Georgia there. Let's go to Michigan. Okay, he's not the favorite in Michigan. In Nevada, he's not the favorite in Nevada. He did lose his odds there, so that is interesting. Wisconsin, if we go over there, I bet you, yep, okay, he's not the favorite. Virginia, yep, okay. So really the odds didn't necessarily change on betonline.com. They didn't really change per se. So make sure to go check them out in the description down below. You can go ahead and do that. But really, guys, this was a tied debate. Donald Trump got his points across on the issues that voters care about, which is immigration and the economy. Those are the issues that people care about. And he was able to hold up well. There were some points where he didn't answer things great. I think he didn't really answer the whole, you said Harris was black question. I don't think he did good at that at all, to be honest. I don't think he handled that question great. In my opinion, I don't really think he did a good job handling that one. But I do think at the same time that Harris did come across as very girl bossy and not so likable, to the point where any undecided support she could have for sure shored up is a little bit up in the air. And so it's a little bit of an iffy race. We'll see what happens, but I do think Trump is still the favorite to win the Electoral College. This is my gut instinct prediction for the map. Yes, Donald Trump does regress in all the states. I think Kamala Harris is going to pick up some voters from this. We will see what the next national poll has. SoCal Strategies, the pollster we sponsored, had a Harris +2, and we are now doing our first mixed mode. So we're using different mode sources to collect data from different points of entry, and we're combining them for one survey. That's what a lot of pollsters do to get a more accurate sample, and we are doing that for the first time today as well. So that's also going to be pretty awesome. Now, really, if we look at my average here, I can actually go ahead and pull this up really quick. What's very interesting in website, which, by the way, guys, Patrick Bet David just showed it on his stream today. Tom Ellsworth, I got to speak to him. He was great. Thomas, he was amazing. I got to speak to him yesterday, and I kind of shared with him what I'm up to here at On Point Politics, the fact that we collaborated with Rasmussen Reports, and we were able, he basically showed my map on stream before they even started the debate, which is awesome. So I'm so glad that that was able to happen. It's pretty awesome stuff. But right now, according to my model, Donald Trump is favored to win the election. But either way, looking at the popular vote, Trump's about to hit 49. He wasn't even polling that high against Biden. Harris is at around 46.14. So there's about 3% undecideds left. If she picks up those undecided, she will barely pass him in the popular vote. It's not enough to win the Electoral College. She's going to have to flip like 2 to 3% of current Trump voters in order to even have a chance at winning the Electoral College, and siphon off most of the third-party votes. So again, another big issue for her as well. Even if she were to win all the undecideds, the best she could do, let's say she wins all the undecideds, she wins the popular vote by a point. Let's say that's the case. Even if that happened, even if she was able, even if that was the case, it's still not good enough. It's still not, even if that was the case, even if she was able to win the popular vote by a single point, it still wouldn't be good enough. It still wouldn't be good enough. Maybe Michigan is more competitive. Georgia, 2-point win for Trump. Arizona, the same. Nevada, like 2 to 3. Iowa would be competitive. Maybe North Carolina-ish. But the map would still be the same. It would not be enough for her to win the Electoral College. It would not be enough. It's just simply not enough for her to win. It really, really isn't. And so that is the problem. I'll go ahead and show the map here that I just did. But really, it's not looking great. This is the map she would get if she basically got all the undecideds, pretty much. It's not good enough for her. to win the Electoral College. If Donald Trump picks up all the undecideds, he can expand his lead to like a 5 to 6 point national lead. And at that point, he's cooking her in the Electoral College. So if you guys did enjoy this quick post-debate analysis of the presidential election, make sure to hit the like button and to subscribe if you want more content just like this. And I will see you guys in the next video.